Good evening, and welcome once again to What's My Snack? This evening, my snack is this Purin shortcake from Seicomart. This is part of our ongoing Seicomart series, and it's the last episode in our Seicomart series for 2023. As you can see, the Purin shortcake comes with 2 pieces of cake in this delightful plastic packaging. Now, this is a kind of standard cake purchasing arrangement that you'll find in the convenience stores. There's a few different types out there. This is the first time I've seen a Purin shortcake. For those of you who are new to What's My Snack, Purin is like a kind of sort of a Japanese version of like a creme caramel. So it's got something that's a bit like a baked egg custard, except it probably is made out of petrochemicals instead of egg. And it has a kind of caramel topping, but it's also made out of something gelatinous rather than caramel. But the shortcake part is a new addition for Purin to me. I've not seen this before, and I'm really excited to try it. So let's bust this one open and have a look. Now, as usually with this packaging, there's an easy way to tear it. But in fact, this one, I think, is just going to slide right off. Or is it? Ah, yes, okay. So there's an easy perforated tear section at the bottom. There we go. Easily done. And now we open up the top part of the packaging. So these are packaged pretty well. They're surprisingly durable, but this is not a ski touring snack. Well, I mean, it could be. You could go ski touring with 2 pieces of amazing cake in your backpack, but chances are it's not going to last that long. Look, each of the pieces of cake is then wrapped in its own individual piece of packaging, and it's on a piece of plastic, just to make sure that the absolute maximum number of pieces of packaging are used for the product. Okay, here we go. Opening this guy up. And, oh, look at these two. These two have kind of slid together a little bit in the bag, but I think it'll come good. Yes, look. Japan has solved this problem many times. Okay, so here we go. And, really important, you get a spoon or a fork. They'll probably ask you which one you want. Just pick whichever implement you prefer. The lady was really confused when I also asked for chopsticks, but it turned out I was getting a chicken and rice bowl, and anyway, it was all fine in the end, but she thought I was going to eat chopsticks, eat the cake with chopsticks for a while, which was a confusing interlinguistic time for us all. Okay, let's get into it. Yeah, you can see already the cake is very gelatinous. I think they make them this way to survive earthquakes. This is a very geologically unstable environment, and more gelatinous cakes tend to be more durable in these conditions. Cutting it with a spoon, I can already feel that it is quite rubbery. And we've got a layer of some kind of custard type thing, and then 2 layers of a very light cake separated by some kind of whipped cream. Let's try it. That's really interesting. So the lower part of the cake is incredibly light and fluffy, which is a pretty standard thing for Japanese cakes. The top part, the top part of the Purin really has a kind of a burnt caramelly kind of a hint to it, almost like a brandy type vibe going on. Really interesting, quite good. I would definitely get this again, but it's probably a special occasion snack because there's not many times in life where you want to eat 2 pieces of cake. Actually, there's a lot of times in life where you want to eat 2 pieces of cake, but there's not many times where you should eat 2 pieces of cake. Really good. Let's try, before we wrap it up, let's try a bit of the back here, which has this kind of whipped cream, frosting-y kind of edge trim feature. Oh dear, it's all going wrong. No, okay, Look, the Purin really is the star of this cake. The rest of the cake is kind of holding it together, supporting the Purin, but the Purin is really, it's kind of like the, it's like the guitar riff in an AC/DC song. Without that, it's kind of nothing else is really happening. So, but yeah, definitely worth doing. I would recommend this to you all. These guys come in usually in the kind of 400 to 500 yen range, which is quite a lot of money to pay for a single snack. But if you think about it as 2 snacks, it's pretty good value. This is What's My Snack? The Purin shortcake from Seicomart, the final episode in our Seicomart series for 2023. Enjoy, and as always, happy snacking.